ecosystem at large. My name is Admin High Prince, the National General Secretary of GCDM. I come your way on this Sunday, the 23rd day of August 2026. I come here, I'm here this afternoon with this broadcast to intimate subscribers of Grant in the ecosystem about our fact-finding mission and push for disbursement mission. We would have given this update since Friday or Saturday, which was yesterday. But for the unfortunate incident surrounding the passing away of our beloved bishop, and also who is also a member of GCDM, Bishop T.D. Abara, we decided to hold up to these updates and allow our members and the ecosystem time to mourn the departing bishop. If you look at all the platform of GCDM, both national, region, zonal, and state, you will discover that all our profile picture has been edited to that of Bishop T.D. Abara Mourning sticker, and it will remain so in the next 7 days as we pay our respect to him. Bishop T.D. Abara is a man who has sacrificed, who has fought tenaciously for the release of this grant, through his voice note, through his write-up, and every way he can. But it's just an unfortunate incident that he will not be alive. That is, he is not here now, and he will not be here to receive the fruit of his labor. We can't question God, but we pray that God have mercy on his soul and accept him in his kingdom, so that at the right time, when Christ shall appear, or when our time or here on earth must have been accomplished, we shall meet again to depart no more. And I pray unto God that the soul of our beloved Bishop T.D. Abara and the souls of all the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, rest in perfect peace. Amen. Thank you all. Now, concerning the update about our fact finding, it will be recalled that early last week, the president of Grand Community Design Movement, His Excellency Ambassador Professor Greg Stevie, fly into Abuja, all the way from his base at Delta State, to join those of us who are residents in Abuja for a fact-finding mission concerning our grant disbursement, and also to push to make sure that the grant which many of us have been waiting for in the last 10, 11 years is disbursed to all the subscribers of grant in the ecosystem. So we started the journey, that is the fact-finding mission, precisely on Thursday. And we started with a visit to IMF office at number 9, Justice Mohammed Bello Street, Asokoro, Abuja. And it went well. And that visit was an eye-opener. You know, over time, many have come to the ecosystem with updates and voice notes of different kinds. And many of them have tried to, I don't know how to put it, I don't want to call it deceived. They have updated the ecosystem that they have gone for fact finding, they have gone to different places, and at the end of the day, they discover that there is no grant to be disbursed, and that they've gone to IMF, they've gone to CBN, they gone to National Assembly, and there is no grant. Now, our visit to IMF was an eye-opener. As a matter of fact, it revealed to us that many of those who have come and said there is no grant or there is grant have not actually done any finding, because we were made to understand that nobody can just come to the office of IMF or any organized institution to make a finding without relevant document followed by a written notice, which is a letter. And most of the documents needed to get a finding for grants or project of this magnitude comes with different reference code names and others. And until you have the name of the project, the reference number, and the code, you may be working in the same office where things are happening, but you will not have access to such information. It's just like when you take an organization, when you walk into a bank and say you want to check if the status of a particular account, and you fail to present the account number and the organization account name, you may be inside the bank and the account officer will tell you, I don't know anything about it, because you can't have access to such accounts until you have the account name, account number, and that is to access the account. So most of the people who have come and told us there is grant, there is no grant, I want to tell the ecosystem from our finding, they have gone nowhere, because none of them have gone to make any of such finding with any documents. International organizations like IMF, World Bank, CBN are not a beer parlor where you can meet a waiter and say, what do you have? So that is that about our finding. Although we were giving, that is the relevant directive on what to do, and also giving another time for a scheduled meeting with the country rep or the country director of that particular office. So that is that. We also pay a visit to His Excellency Apostle Professor Ken Wakama, the country director of UAAG Sanctuary World Multi-Purpose Foundation, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And our finding was so great, promising, and actually hope rising. We also we made a call. We actually wanted to meet with the stakeholder of Mama Ogozi Israel, but our noticed our letter was sent late to him, so we could not meet with him. But we have an audience with his PA, which is Pastor Victor. And we had a very good discussion. And I want to also tell us that from our discussion, it is hope rising. As a matter of fact, I believe many of you heard Miss Mama Ugozi Israel voice note yesterday when she told everybody to go and check his or her account if it's active or dormant. And she also gave some instruction of what to do in case it's dormant. I'm trying to juxtapose it with what the Pastor Victor, the PA, told us. And I can tell you that we are not just at the end of the tunnel, we are already out of the tunnel. If you also just oppose it with what information we got from Apostle Ken Wakama, we are already out of the tunnel. I think we are already at the luggage desk to pick up our luggage. So we also pay a visit to the president of Hope Projects, Barrister Alexander. I want to tell us, for everyone who subscribed for Hope Project, I want to say congratulations to all of you, because even right there we could see how things are going, and that the preparation for roll call is in a very top jar. I don't want to say much because I don't think I have the responsibility of bringing the cat out of the basket, but I can tell you the preparation is on top jar for roll call. What I see there, though I'm a subscriber, but what we saw there, myself, my Mr. President, and our national matron, you will know that God is actually working through men. And I was forced to tell me the president of Hope Project, the work you are doing here is so enormous. Most of the work she has done and she's doing with her team. If you have that same kind of project to government agency, it may take them 20 years to 25 years to accomplish what they have accomplished within a very short time. And I want to say congratulations to all CEOs who are subscribers of Hope Project, as the preparation for roll call is on top jar. So I want my takeaway for this particular voice note is that our expectation is very, very close. I don't want to mention a date. I don't want to put a timeline, but I want you to know that I think this is the second month of this quarter, and I want you to know that this quarter is very, very promising. The month of August is still very, very promising, and I believe God have answered us. God has done it. I don't want to blow the trumpet. I will leave that to those who have the responsibility of doing that, to tell us, yes, we are set. So the overall takeaway is that, nope, we have nothing to fear. We have nothing to worry about. And that is why the death of Bishop T.D. Abara pains me, because it happened at the 11:59 minutes. It happened at the 11:59 minutes. Just 1 minute to go, and Bishop is no more. So to those of us that are still alive, let's keep hope alive, and we are going to enjoy the fruit of our labor. And also, from our finding about Nepham, Reverend Moses Grant, which they later call Yakubu Lawa Grant, I want to say this. As many that have a lot of money to throw away, you can go ahead to continue to subscribe. Yes, even if we tell you it's fake, I know that your mind is already made up. Just go ahead, do what as occasion serve you, because I have seen that there are many who have been made to make others rich, even from their low estate, even from their poor background. They have been created and be prepared to make others rich. Maybe this is the time for Nephan to become rich. This is the time for Reverend Moses to become rich. This is the time for Yakubu Lawa to become rich, either by crook or by hook. So if you are one of those that have been, the gods of your village and your village people have already positioned to make them rich, you can go ahead to keep subscribing. But for you to hear from my mouth that is fake, I will not be the one to tell you. So that is that. For those that have subscribed for all the genuine grants, get prepared for your celebration. Thank you very much. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate my president, Apostle Ambassador Professor Greg Stevie. I want to appreciate my vice president, His Excellency Eda Va. I want to appreciate our all executive members at the national, at the zone, the state, local government, and ward, all leaders and members of GCDM. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for your prayers. Thank you very much for your resilience. And other members of the ecosystem, we appreciate you for all your support. Your Excellency, Apostle Professor Ken Wakama, thank you for the reception. Her Excellency, Barrister Alexander, the President of Hope Project, we thank you for the reception. We also appreciate Apostle Theophilus Oloche Eboyin. We thank you. He waited for us. By the time we called him that we were coming, it was late. He was already headed to his church for a program. We are very sorry for the time wasted, and we also appreciate you for everything. Thank you, and have a wonderful week of celebration. God bless you all. From me to you, it is good afternoon. Admi High Princess, my name. Thank you.
Once again, good evening, my brother, and how are you? I bless God for your life. I want to appreciate God that God has brought you to me as a resource person and an asset. Indeed, you are an asset. I contacted Madam Chinelo Ogbota. She told me that she has just come back from inaugurating the 17 local governments of Enugu State J17 platform, J17 members. Now she's coordinating G17 for Enugu State, which has gone round the 17 local government. She came back there before yesterday. I want to look at the effectiveness of this same person coordinating NEFAN in Enugu State after the bulk of work in her hand. When I called her, she was not informed, she was not pre-informed that she will receive a call from social personality. I have to explain myself. But even at that, I cannot carry her along very well because she don't know what I'm talking about. Of course, because she heard that it was recommended by the deputy governor, she gives in her ears. So that is why I said, let me report to you. Two, I have thought of the grant name. My brother, sir, I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to do anything that would jeopardize this relationship in as much as it lies within our hands. But I would have pleaded that if you wouldn't mind, because of the widespread name of Nefan, the disbursement comes from God's Will Charity Foundation. But I would have announced, if you wouldn't mind, announce as Nefan Grant. But if we say the grant is from God's Will, God's Will Foundation, the name will look strange. Which one is this? Who is this and that? But if we say it's a Nefan grant, now everybody will, they know Nefan. They know Nefan. Everything about disbursement will come from God's Will Charity Foundation. But I would have pleaded that let the name of the grant be Nefan Grant. Very simple Nefan Grant. And that's what I think. I want you to chew it too, and then let's rub minds and bring out something tangible. Thank you. I appreciate. The write up is on pipeline to buy out some. Thank you.
Yeah, my president, His Excellency, Reverend Dr. Choji Moses. I come your way this evening. Good evening, sir. His Excellency, sir, after consultation with my partner and our board of trustees, we want to bring to your notice that we are not bestowing this respect to you because we don't have platform. We have a platform which I will forward to you. I'll go to our platform, our Facebook page, and copy it and send to you. So I go through what we have done to the society since 2022. We started, our NGO was registered 2022. And since that 2022, we have been empowering lives and, you know, especially the most vulnerable and youth, widows in the country. As I talk to you, sir, we have our coordinators in 36 states, including FCT. We have our coordinator here in FCT. He is from Jukwe here. And, what am I trying to say? We have our platform, of which I told you we are going to copy you. You go through it. We have all it takes. We have our national director, we have our national executive, we have our state executives, local government executive. But we didn't say you must use our platform. We just bestowed that respect to you, sir, because we know that you have the capacity and the oratory to carry us to the next level. So that comes that one. I want you to relax your mind and know that we have our own platform. But due to the humility in us, it is our nature to empower people. We are seeing it that we want to empower you and you are not fan, which I have been doing to other people. Sir, your permission to call the grants, NAFAN grants, is permitted after consultation, but how we want you to go about it. Because we don't like to silence our NGO, which has already been profiled in CBN. One, for your own safety. So that's how we want you to go about it, sir. One, it's not because we are trying to block you or make you not to shine. No, it's for your own safety, sir. You have plenty enemies. GCDM, Tunde Jr. and co. There are plenty. Angel Onaga, Onaji, that claim the self-acclaimed bishop. That's what you announce. They will not only come and challenge you on V-Note alone, Some of them can even petition you to show us the proof of your black grant. To petition you, sir, is very easier because you are a man of the people and you're a public figure. So they may not only stop or end in V notes. Some may try to petition you to give them proof of funds. And when we bring up proof of fund is not being profiled in your NAFAN name is another problem for you, sir. So we are going to call it NAFAN. You are going to call it NAFAN grants, powered by. That's where our own will come in now. NAFAN grant, powered by Divine God's Will Global Charity Foundation. So that's how the write-up will be in anywhere. If you are anything, you are saying, you are making an announcement anywhere, so that they will know that we are the one that powered you. Your money is with us, but it's called NAFAN Grant, powered by Divine God's Will Global Charity, the Global Charity Foundation. Thank you, sir. If you watch very well, it's a soft landing for you, so that anything that will come legally or any legal battle, you can defend yourself. NAFAM grant, powered by Divine God's Will Global Charity Foundation. Sir, this is what I resolved with my people, my director, the mandate person, which has already transferred the mandate to me today in CBN. Thank you and God bless you, sir. I am now the mandate person, being the president of Divine God's Will Global Charity Foundation. You are the country director of NAFAN Grants, powered by Divine God's Will Global Charity Foundation. Please reply me. This is what we reserve at.
My president, God's Will Divine Charity Foundation, I am humbled by this reply, and I want to tell you that the world will stand for you. Late Archbishop Benson Idahosa told Dangote in a flight when he was flying, and when he was about to fly, and there was no seat. Dangote was a young boy, and he stood up and gave him his seat. He said, "As you stood up to give me this seat, Africa will stand for you." And that remained. I am so humbled, delighted with this high level of understanding, and I must tell you that I'm humbled in my spirit. This glory goes to God and Him alone. I want to tell you that in every sense of sincerity, I appreciate this resolution and I will abide by it. It is not an attempt to put down your name, Divine Charity Foundation, Divine God's Will Charity Foundation. No, I had thought it was the most easiest way to keep going. Your resolution is 100% accepted by me, and by the grace of God, we will do exactly like that for the benefit of all Nigerians and our posterity. We are working for our future. We are working for posterity, and I know posterity will write our names in gold. For making me what I'm going to be in this grand society, the Lord will make you in your endeavor. My family and I are so grateful. Extend our profound appreciation to your directors and to the mandate that has been transferred to you. I say, congratulations, sir, and may the Lord bless you. I accept this great offer in humility, and I will never jeopardize it, neither betray this confident repose in me. On behalf of Nefan and dying Nigerians. God bless you, sir. Dr. Moses Choji remains with the name.